Hi, I'm Terry Murphy with the Women's Wisdom Network and the senior editor for Realty Times, Women in Business, Women in Real Estate. And in the men's room with Murph, and man, we have a big old personality in the men's room today. His name is Johnny Mo, or John. I'd like you to say your name in Italian so they know that Mo is short for something wonderful.
Mochilo.
Mochilo. So you can tell that we're paisans. Anyway, you've got this background as a network engineer. You're a real estate superstar. I mean, you were in the Hall of Fame. You're located on the East Coast. You've got books, you've got blogs, and now you've got so many things going. It's like it's dizzying to keep up with. But the reason for having you as a spotlight today is for Explore My Town, which is a brilliant platform that really drives home hyperlocalness, which is what's at the heart of this thing. Is not about what we can do, but what we can do for others. So tell us about how this got started.
Excellent question. So thank you for having me. And I've had a pretty good journey. I was a network engineer in the mid to late 90s. That .com blew up, and I was told, hey, we're going to keep you hired for a year. You're going to get a ridiculous amount of pay, but after that, you don't have a job. And everybody was taking 50% pay cuts and everything. I said, I'm not doing that. So I always wanted to get into real estate. So I got into real estate in, 2000, and I found nobody was utilizing web-based, or not nobody, but a lot of people just were not utilizing web-based technologies that existed at that time. And I excelled. There was no Facebook. There was no Zillow. There was none of those. And I was ranking tops. That led me into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame in a quick amount of time, and onward to Keller Williams, probably about 2011. I was training over there. I developed a little app called More GCI, which was goal planning and tracking. You knew your numbers right then and there. That evolved into training. I was training. When I left, there was a top five. They were top five in all of their franchise. And I kept following that dream. And what I noticed was several things. I met with somebody in 2000, I believe it was 16. He's out of Canada. He was all about video, community, and everything else like that. I'm like, wow, that is the core of our business. But I noticed a lot of people weren't utilizing video. And if you look at the uptrend in video and such like that, it is everything on social media and on your digital assets. It is how we communicate now. So I looked at my training. I was telling agents, hey, you got to do video. Let's do some giveaway videos. Let's connect to the community, because at the end of it all, community is core. That's where we network, right? That's where we want to belong, is stand out in our communities, give back. And so I noticed a lot of people, just like all the other trainings I was telling them, but they weren't doing it. So what I did, I decided to put a program together where we did everything for them: the scripting, the editing, the marketing, all of that stuff. All they had to do was shoot the video and continue to reap the reward from the new relationship that they built, and by being seen on social media in the area from everybody.
So that really drills down to giving the agent the trusted resource centeredness that positions them. But it really, the best part about it is it really puts a much needed spotlight on the community, which is the one thing that we've lost in the expansion of the globalness of the internet. But now the focus is going back to supporting the community. Tell us a little bit how this works.
So what we do is we have a dedicated partner in each area, and that partner goes out. Yeah, don't get me wrong. If you're in Miami, we have several partners because it's just that big. But if you're in an average area, we got a partner. That partner is what we call them partners, because we have a vested interest. We give them all the support that we can, the training, the coaching, and whatnot. They make relationships. We preach to reach out to your past clients in your sphere first, who is in that circle, who is in your power circle. And every coach in the world will tell you, you need to have that core inner circle, those allied forces, whatever the different terms are. I call them a power circle. Your mortgage person, financial advisor, different types of attorneys, CPAs, insurance person. These people we're all going after the same avatar. And eventually that avatar may lead to more business or whatnot. They may not be ready today, but they'll be ready in 3 or 4 years. So when we're networking with these people and that availability pops up, you should be getting that referral. We're taking it on a level deeper, like a BNI kind of situation. Instead of having the meetings, we're going out to the business owners. We're building relationships with the business owners, and we're coming from contribution. We're going to do a video on their business, and our partners are paying for this out of their own pockets, or sometimes they have sponsors. We're going to do a video on that business, showcase what they do, and get it out to the community. And the impact is amazing because there's a lot of businesses out there that people just have never heard of in their own backyard. The businesses, you're doing goodwill for them. So they want to promote you, right? So now all of a sudden you're tapping into a whole nother level of audience. And the quantitative effect of social media is when you start getting shares and likes, and some of our videos have 120 shares on them. When you start getting shares, it's like taking a billboard and putting it on another highway. And as that continues to happen, people are going to come into your open house and they're going to say, oh, you're the lady that does the videos. Or, oh, I see. I know you. You're the guy that does those videos.
Yeah, because it's experiential.
It is.
I mean, I get to see and hear you and experience you. But here's the fun part is that as a small business, which can't afford a huge marketing, budget, they get to share that, those links with their sphere of influence. Mm-hmm. It just so helps everybody, which is one of the things that I think is so brilliant about your platform. So essentially, just so I know that our attendees will understand this, you basically do the whole marketing video piece in a box.
Exactly. We even teach you, the equipment to use, which is minimal, right? We're not using fancy cameras. We're using whatever mobile camera you have because they all have great cameras on them. Inexpensive mics, lav mics, wireless, plug those in a tripod or a handheld of some sort. We teach you how to go out there and shoot the video, the sounds, right? The lights and all these other things. Then what we do is when you have an idea, you give us the idea, we write a script for it. You go out there and you execute it. It's a very simple to follow script. You'll mess up. That's okay. We edit the video once you're done. And then we have plans that will distribute the video for you across YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, all those types of things.
Absolutely a brilliant concept. So if you're listening to this and you want a video presence as part of your digital footprint, Explore My Town is a win-win situation for everybody. Johnny, tell us how to learn more and to sign up.
Sure. So I would say you can go to one of two places. You can go to partnerwithmytown.com. Partnerwithmytown.com has all the information there. That's my direct page. And if you schedule an appointment, it comes right to me. You can also go to Explore My Town and feel the full experience where you're going to have the opportunity to either click on the right door or the left door. One is going to take you down like a consumer. So you'll see all the states and then you click on the state and it'll bring you down to the town. And then you'll be able to see the towns, what we're doing there. The other door will bring you down. It's a mirror image of Partner with My Town, and you'll go through there as well. There's a demo there and there's also pricing there as well.
So one of the best parts about this kind of a marketing message and service is that it's measurable, because billboards you mentioned earlier, great, but you can't figure out how many people have driven by, right? I mean, yeah, there's a non-measurable part of that, but the good news about what Explore My Town does for me is that it really does help those small businesses. And those are the reasons that this country is so amazing, because it's all about entrepreneurship, which I know is at the base of your heart. Well, Johnny, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you'll join us again for more segments on how to be that Hall of Fame agent that you were so good at. Thanks for joining us, and join us again soon.
Thank you for having me.